So I had to go with a fantasy, which I'm not that excited about because it's not looking too good for me. Hello besties, it's Kara. Welcome back to my channel. So today's video we're going to be doing my monthly TBR. This is our TBR for the month of October. So I did just do, like last week, if you guys did not see, I did just post a fall TBR, and yes, I'm going to incorporate obviously those books in my monthly TBRs, but I would like to have some other variety. I don't want to just like stick myself in the little I have to read these certain amount of books, which they're all right here. We're just going to see what the TBR jar gives us, and we'll try to fit in the fall TBR as well as some other books. I'm gonna pick 6 prompts again like I did last month. Make sure to follow my socials down below along with goodreads, my Amazon, just like that, nothing on there if you want to check it out. Like, comment, and subscribe to me. And let's just get right into it. Prompt number 1. A 5-word title. 5 words is actually kind of a lot. Alrighty guys, so from like my physical TBR, I could go on Goodreads and like look up every book I have on there to find a 5-word title, but we're not doing all that. So the one I have, and I'm like, do I want to read? Yes, but like not really, is my dilemma at the moment, is An Ember in the Ashes by Sabaa Tahir. I'm sorry if I'm not saying that right. This was on my TBR a couple months ago. Did not want to read it then. It's not that I don't want to read it. Obviously I bought the whole series. I want to read it, but it's the slump. I feel like fantasies, like I want to read it, but it's so hard to read, if that makes any sense. So I honestly have no idea what this is like really about at all. I think this girl like makes a like bargain to like save her brother, and it's adventure, there's romance. I don't know if it's YA or not. I think it might be dual point of view. I've heard pretty good things about it, but I know Sarah Caroli's read I think the first 2 or 3 in this series, and she's like thinks it's okay. So I eventually do want to start it. I did buy the whole series. Maybe this is my sign. It's my only 5-word title, so it has to go on here. So for a 5-word title, I'm gonna go with An Ember in the Ashes by Sabaa Tahir. Prompt number 2. Book bought from a Booktuber recommendation. They have a big influence on what I buy, so. Alrighty besties, I wanted to choose a romance, but I realized that, I don't know, I've read a lot of the romance that like everybody has read, so I had to go with a fantasy, which I'm not that excited about because it's not looking too good for me. No like specific YouTuber like recommended this. It's just like what a lot of people recommend, just like this universe and this like series in general. I'm gonna go with Clockwork Angel by Cassandra Clare. Like I said, it's a very well-beloved big universe. Her books are well-beloved. I've heard a lot of good things about this series, like specifically in the whole entire universe, and again, I don't know what it's about. I think it might be like, I think this happened like before the Mortal Instruments, if I'm not mistaken, but I think it's just more kids or young adults or new adults running around. This one takes place in London, slaying things, adventures. I'm hoping it'll just be fun. We'll see how it goes. I like the Mortal Instruments. I don't know if I like this series as much. We will see. It's been a while since I've been in this universe, and I'm kind of missing Cassandra Clare's like writing and her like just kind of trashy books. I mean, they were written in like 2012 or 14 or something, so they just like feel like they're from that time. So for a book that I bought from a Booktuber recommendation, I'm gonna go with Clockwork Angel by Cassandra Clare. Let's see what prompt number 3 is. Book from physical TBR. Okay, that. Thank you, TBR jar. I needed just an easy one, so we're gonna pick something from the fall TBR this time. It has to be romance. Like, we have to pick a romance for this. Okay, so my romance of choice for my fall TBR is gonna be Unnatural by Mia Sheridan. I have talked about this in the last like 2-3 videos. Like I said, on my fall TBR, basically all I know about it is I think there is this woman named Autumn, and when she was younger, there was like this huge drug case with a lot of kids, and she ended up surviving that kind of whole thing, and now she is a nurse. I think there's like this kid who's obviously now like an adult who she like was friends with or acquaintances or was like also part of this thing, who called her like a certain like nickname, and now they're like rekindling so many years later. I don't know what like the mystery aspect is. If you don't know, these are romantic suspenses. The first one was Unwanted. I really liked that book. This is the second book. I mean, this cover is just perfect for fall. It's gonna hit, and I'm hoping to incorporate this in a video, so this will definitely be read. Like, so excited. I love a romantic suspense. Like, yes, I love romance, I love like a rom-com, stuff like that, but I do love a little bit of a mystery. I don't like mystery books in general, but romantic suspenses I can handle, and I just really like the first one. I like Mia Sheridan's writing. It's easy. It is obviously on my physical TBR. This was a nice easy one. So for a book from my physical TBR, I'm gonna go with Unnatural by Mia Sheridan. Alrighty guys, we are halfway there. Let's see what prompt number 4 is. Book with flowers, trees, or leaves on the cover. Okay, usually this is fantasy, but I am going to try to do romance. Wait, no, I can't. I know exactly what I'm going to do for this one because it has leaves and trees on the cover. I don't know if there are flowers. I'm going to go with Fall I Want by Lyra Parish. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. Oh, it does have flowers. So it's this cutesy little rom-com. It says love is brewing in a cozy creek where falling leaves lead to falling in love. So it says Fall I Want is a feel-good, spicy, small-town romantic comedy with the billionaire who falls first and harder. Grab a pumpkin spice latte, a warm fuzzy blanket, and make your way down to Cozy Creek. So yes, I think she's like a baker, hoping just like a cutesy little easy fun romance. I don't think this is gonna be like the best thing that's ever been written, but I want to be like entertained and just need something like light for this time. There are flowers right here on the side, there are trees in the background here, and then there's leaves all on these plants. So it kind of hits all the boxes, which is kind of actually a slay. I don't think I've ever had something that hits all of them. This is just the cutest thing I think I've ever held up in my life. When I was thinking about the last prompt, I was like, Unnatural, or do I want this book for a book for my physical TBR? No, I got both of them. Okay, so maybe the TBR is kind of slaying. Let me not speak too soon. But hopefully I like it. I love a good seasonal read, so I'm hoping this one will just be exactly what I want. So for a book with flowers, trees, or leaves on the cover, I'm gonna go with Fall I Want by Lyra Parish. I'm sorry if I am pronouncing that incorrectly. Alrighty guys, prompt number 5. Book that matches your outfit. This is gonna be a fantasy because what am I wearing? These black sweatshorts and this shirt. I don't know what it says at all, but it's like gray and it's got like this butterfly with like eyes. It's giving like gothic, it's giving fantasy. So we're gonna pick The Curse That Binds. I thought it was called The Curse That Binds Us. That's why I was gonna use it for the 5-word prompt, but there is no us. So I just made that up. I mean, kind of, right? Like it kind of is giving. Maybe not, maybe I just lied to you guys. This is like a witchy kind of romance, and I don't know why this is giving like witchy gothic outfits. This is a prequel to the Bewitched series, so all I'm gonna say is that it's about the 2 main characters before. I don't want to get into it because it's something you kind of have to like learn throughout the first 2 books, but I'm very interested and intrigued to see like their story and how they became to be the way they are. It was originally supposed to be a novella, but it's like a full like 500-page book, so I don't know how it's gonna go. The concept of this, I don't remember her name, but the female main character like is a witch, and every time she uses her powers like she loses a memory. Like that's like so interesting to me, and I thought her dynamic with the male main character was very just funny, but I'm just very interested to see where they originated. It kind of matches the outfit. Maybe not to you guys, but to me the vibes kind of match each other. For a book that matches my outfit, I'm gonna go with like the vibes of my outfit. I'm gonna go with The Curse That Binds by Laura Ballahassa. Alright y'all, we have made it to our last and final prompt. Let's see what prompt number 6 is. Book by an author you love. Okay guys, I was about to pick another one that was off the fall TBR, and I was like, let's not. So I picked one by an author that I do love, and I just have not gotten to yet. I've read the first book the beginning of the year, I think like January, so time to continue with the series. And it is The Dixon Rule by Elle Kennedy. I love Elle Kennedy. I've read all of her hockey romances, almost, except for this one and then the next one in this series. The Graham Effect, one of my favorite books like of this year. 5-star read, 6-star read. I kind of want to reread it, like that's how much I love it. And obviously The Deal, one of my favorite books of all time as well. So they're fun, and they're just kind of mindless, good humor, good spice, good vibes, just all of it. And we are approaching hockey season once again, thank God. It's just about time that I read this. So this one is about Diana, and she is a cheerleader, it seems, and basically this hockey player moves into her apartment complex and is obviously like a player, sleeps around, the usual thing, and they're both having like ex issues, so they pretend to like fake date to kind of get them off their back. Obviously they develop feelings, all of that. It seems like it's gonna be a little bit of enemies to lovers in the romance sense, because it seems like she really just does not like him. I'm just hoping for a good time. I know that's what I'll get out of this one. It's kind of long though. I know the first one was long. For a book by an author that I love, I'm gonna go with The Dixon Rule by Elle Kennedy. Alrighty besties, so that is it for this video. I would go back and show you guys all the prompts in the books again, but both my batteries, one of them is almost dead and this one is also almost dead. So you guys can see we have Ember in the Ashes, Clockwork, Angel, Unnatural, Fall I Want, Curse That Binds, and the Dixon Rules. So a couple from the fall TBR, which is good. Obviously I want to read those books, but others are also on there, which is also good, giving myself some variety in this slump. Hope you guys enjoyed. I love these videos. I feel like a TBR jar video is always a classic. It's fun. Make sure to follow my socials down below. Love my goodreads, my Instagram, stuff like that. Link below if you want to check it out. Like, comment, and subscribe, and maybe. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!